Imagine walking across one of the hottest deserts on Earth and discovering giant rocks that seem to move completely on their own. No people, no animals, no machines, just massive stones leaving long trails across the cracked desert floor. It sounds impossible, yet this mystery puzzled scientists for nearly a century. Hidden inside California's Death Valley National Park is a place called Racetrack Playa. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary dry lake bed stretching for miles. But scattered across its surface are hundreds of rocks, each with something unusual behind it. A long trail carved into the ground, proving that the rock somehow traveled across the desert. Some trails are straight, while others suddenly curve or change direction. Even stranger, two rocks sitting side by side can leave completely different paths. Some stones appear to stop in the middle of nowhere, while others continue moving for hundreds of feet. The biggest question was simple: who or what was moving these rocks? For decades, no one had an answer. Because the movement was never witnessed, theories began to spread. Some believed powerful underground magnetic forces were pulling the stones across the desert. Others suggested earthquakes or hidden vibrations beneath the Earth's surface. Paranormal enthusiasts claimed the rocks moved because of supernatural forces, while UFO believers argued that alien visitors were responsible. Every theory sounded incredible, yet none of them explained why the rocks moved so slowly, or why it happened so rarely. Scientists visited the site again and again, but every time they arrived, the rocks had already moved. Cameras captured nothing. Researchers waited for days under the scorching desert sun, only to leave empty-handed. The mystery only grew deeper. And researchers noticed something unusual about the environment itself. Although Death Valley is famous for its extreme heat, winter nights can become surprisingly cold. On rare occasions, a thin layer of water covers the dry lake bed after rainfall. When temperatures drop overnight, that water freezes into delicate sheets of ice. At sunrise, something remarkable begins to happen. The morning sun slowly breaks the ice into large floating panels. Gentle winds, moving at only a few miles per hour, push those thin ice sheets across the wet surface. The rocks become trapped inside the moving ice. Instead of rolling or bouncing, they slowly slide across the slippery mud, leaving long tracks behind them. Movement is so slow, sometimes only a few centimeters every minute, that a person standing nearby might not even notice it happening. After decades of mystery, researchers finally witnessed the process with time-lapse cameras and GPS equipment. The answer turned out to be surprisingly simple. Not aliens, not magnets, not supernatural forces, just a rare combination of rain, freezing temperatures, thin floating ice, soft mud, and gentle wind. Nature had been performing the trick all along. But solving the mystery didn't make the place any less fascinating.